The minor leagues have put in a pitch clock. Pitchers get 14 seconds to deliver the next pitch when the bases are empty, 18 with any runners on. The umpire has a right to call a ball if the pitch is late, or a strike if the batter's wasting time. After implementing these rules, the average game lasted 20 fewer minutes, 2 hours, 39 minutes. Wilbon, does this excite you about what it could do in the majors?
No, it doesn't. It does not excite me when
Really?
a sport that is the national pastime, that's 140 plus years old, has to do something like this. It doesn't excite me. I know it's necessary and I welcome it. It does not excite me. When I was a kid in high school, Tony, and I would go to Wrigley Field on the train in the afternoon for games that started at 1:25, I'd be home at 4:30 because the games lasted an average of 2 hours and 25 minutes. Now they're 3:11. And 10 years before I was in high school, the average game time was probably 2 hours straight up. So it's like a college football game, every baseball game. It's shameful what baseball has become on many levels. It does not excite me, but I welcome it. Cut as much time as you can in any way possible.
I agree with everything you said, except the fact that it doesn't excite you, because it excites me. If you can get these games down to 2:20 or something like that, so every game isn't a Wagnerian opera, so every game isn't 3.5 hours, you can get younger people to watch it who have a smaller attention span. And I think it's important not to just penalize the pitchers. When batters stand in there and play with their gloves and tap the plate 19 times before they stand and call a strike and get them out of there. So I like that a lot. The one rule I'm a little dicey on is you can only throw over to first base now twice.
Yeah,
well, a good base runner will get you to throw over twice in the first 2 shots, and then he's off to the races. Yeah. Now I think this is good for baseball, Mike, because it puts more runners in play, and it's easier to bring a guy in from second on a single than to get a home run. So maybe a manager reconstitutes his roster and has some slap guys who are fast and can get to second base. But in terms of the pitch clock, I am totally for this. Totally for this.
If you have
to make it happen, make it happen.
It saddens me that baseball has come to this where it's got to use artificial junk. I mean, the timelessness of baseball, I don't want to sound... Tony, you know, I'm never going to be excited about the changes to baseball. But I will say this about the pitching, about throwing over pickoff attempts at first base. How many bases would Ricky Henderson have stolen if he got only a guy to throw for a max of twice? He'd be laughing. Yeah. He'd have stolen 300 bases in a season.
300.
Come on.
300.
It's phony,
yeah,
man.
300. It's hard on the pitcher. Hard on the pitcher is good for baseball.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.